On October 9, 2008, Charles Sobhraj married 22-year-old Nihita Biswas within the prison. At 66, Sobhraj fell in love with and married a woman 44 years younger than him. But the jailer did not recognize about it. It isn't sure whilst Biswas first met Sobhraj. He spent 19 years in jail in Nepal for killing North individuals in 1975. Sobhraj changed into accused of murdering round 20 people all through the 70s. He could appeal and befriend his sufferers, maximum of whom had been hippies from the West, before he drugged, murdered, and robbed them. Of the human beings he murdered had been discovered in bikinis. Consequently, he is known as Bikini Killer. In line with Sobhraj's associates, he had issued an advertisement in the newspaper seeking out a Nepali French translator for his prison war. And Biswas, the daughter of his lawyer Shakuntala Biswas, had additionally carried out for the job. Sobhraj selected her as her mom, too, became an attorney. Within 2 weeks of the conversation, they revealed in an interview that they have been in love. After the marriage, she used to visit him in prison normally. If Charles Sobhraj changed into brought to a courtroom, she used to talk to the media in favor of Sobhraj. Because of her reference to Sobhraj, she also got a hazard to take part in Season 5 of India's famous reality display, Big Boss. According to a source in jail, Sobhraj used to deal with her as his wife and speak to her mom, Shakuntala Biswas, his mother in regulation. In an interview published in the book Uni, Nihita Biswas shared that Charles Sobhraj is as agile and romantic as his 25-year vintage self is intellectually mature. Rhetorically, she had asked there, "Is love best bodily?" If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. In the meantime, in recent years, Charles Sobhraj changed into seen struggling with monetary problems in the jail. In step with an inmate close to Sobhraj, everybody looks like eating something candy or crave something. However, he did no longer have cash regularly. Any other source claims that as Sobhraj become dwelling a hard life in jail, Biswas become transferring far from his lifestyles. After a few years, she stopped going to jail to satisfy Sobhraj, but he could hold calling her from jail. Shakuntala Biswas additionally started traveling less. Simply 3 months ago, she shared that she stopped following Charles's case. A person else is looking after his case. After the splendid court docket ordered the release of Charles Sobhraj on Wednesday, Nihita Biswas could not be reached for any comment. Shakuntala Biswas meanwhile said that she turned into happy to hear that Sobhraj changed into going to be unfastened now and shared she would inspect it more the next day. Consistent with an aide who helped Sobhraj in his legal struggle, the mother-daughter duo of Biswas did no longer cooperate within the battle currently. While we had called them to the court, it was very tough. Even if requested for the documents, there has been no longer much help from their aspect. Some other source says, Charles Sobhraj is aware of the entirety approximately what they did and did no longer do in the course of the legal processes. That is why he hired others. Whilst Sobhraj got launched, a new jacket, shoes, and different garments have been offered for him. His own family and loved ones sent the costs from France, and his legal professionals made all of the preparations. It turned into the same on Wednesday. Sobhraj needed to deliver a letter from Bhaktapur district courtroom to get out of jail. In keeping with the source, Nihita Biswas had advised his attorneys that she would visit Bhaktapur and collect the letter. But she did no longer show up and said she'd become busy. The legal professionals went on their own. If all of the strategies could have been wrapped up Thursday, there could not were any problem the following day, says the supply. But best at 1 p.m. did she tell that she changed into someplace else and could not be capable of visit Bhaktapur. Shakuntala Biswas reached the crucial prison to fulfill Charles Sobhraj, but she changed into not allowed to meet him, citing his release. But Nihita did now not reach the jail. On Friday, whilst Sobhraj become leaving the prison, Nihita reached the immigration branch. Sobhraj additionally reached there. However, he expressed that he did no longer want to meet Nihita or Shakuntala. But Nihita said she could do some things she has to do as in keeping with the regulation to get him effectively to France. The important component now's the safety arrangements. What do you think? Did Nihita get married to Sobhraj out of selfless love and affection? Write in comment below.